Hello everyone, GenTech PC here. Thank you for tuning in to watch our first look video for the Asus G74SX. The G74SX is basically the refresh of the G73, which was probably Asus's most popular gaming laptop of all time. There has been a few updates to make it now newer and better. Most important update is probably the GPU, now being the NVIDIA GTX 560M with 3 GB of RAM, but also now there's more system RAM and a few style variations as well as some hard drive upgrades. As you can see, the unit does come shipped with the standard double box setup, a standard brown cardboard box on the outside, and then inside of that is going to be the regular product box from Asus. This is definitely the preferred way to ship and receive something so that it protects it during shipping. Once you open it up, you're going to find that here is the backpack that you get to carry the laptop in. So it does come with a nice Targus branded bag, nice jet black, so it looks professional and doesn't stand out too much. And then now here is the box that has the laptop with all of its accessories. The box to the left here is going to be containing the power brick, also known as the AC to DC inverter. Got some Velcro for cable management. And then here is the gaming mouse that it comes with. The laptop is held in the center of the box with some cardboard wings to hold it nice and steady in the center. And then right next to it is going to be another little small cardboard sleeve that contains the battery. This is an 8-cell battery, so when using the laptop in a power safe mode with the screen dimmed down, it should give you a decent amount of battery life. Here's your full product manual with a little LCD cleaning kit that is also wrapped in there with it. And now we can pull the laptop out of the protective sleeve. For owners of the current G73 or those familiar with the G73, you'll notice that it does look very similar, but at the same time it also looks a little bit different. There are definitely a few style variations now, especially with the exhaust system in the back, and the keyboard itself has also been redone slightly. It does have, again, a 17-inch screen, the native resolution 1920 by 1080 pixels, and it's a glossy type screen. Here's just a few of the miscellaneous accessories like your driver's disc, warranty information, and product manuals. Alright, we've got the unit powered up and inside Windows already. I'm going to give you a little 360-degree view of the unit. You can see that even with the new style, it still looks really nice. It's professional looking, but yet still not boring. Still has the white LED backlight keyboard. At the top, you can find the integrated webcam and microphone. Taking a look at the whole laptop as a whole picture, you'll notice that it does definitely have a few variations now with the keyboard. It's still the chiclet style keyboard, but now all the access keys above the keyboard are gone, and the arrow keys have now been somewhat separated from the number pad to the right and the regular keyboard on the left, so it's slightly more optimized for gaming use. The only buttons other than the keyboard are over to the top right, where you'll find the power button and a button with the Republic of Gamers logo on it. This button basically is just a quick access to the different performance presets for the computer, so movie mode, power safe mode, maximum performance. Here's one of the feature badges, showing that it does have the wider keyboard now, which we were just talking about. Easy access for upgrading, which we'll get to in a little bit. The improved touchpad buttons. Then it's showing you below some of the stats, as well as letting you know that it supports NVIDIA 3D and DirectX 11. Some more of the feature badges shows the Windows 7, the Intel Core i7, and of course the GeForce GTX 560M. And here is the new and improved touchpad. Really large touchpad, giving you lots of distance. You can scroll across the screen easily. And two separate left and right click buttons that do not give you a very loud click when depressed, so you won't disturb people if you were using this in, say, a classroom environment. The key presses feel standard, nothing really fancy, nothing that feels poor. There's no real obvious flex anywhere in the keyboard. And the front of the laptop is still very thin, just like the old G73 as well. So even though it is a 17-inch laptop, it is very low profile. Moving over to the right side to take a look at some of the I/O, you'll find that you have your multi-card reader in the front. Then you have the blue USB port. Blue symbolizes that it's a USB 3.0 port. And then just behind that, the USB 2.0 port. Your VGA output, your HDMI output, your RJ45 Ethernet port, and then the DC power jack at the back. Over on the rear of the laptop, you just have the absolutely massive cooling system and the unique hinge setup. The new G74 cools very well, but the new ventilation design does seem to be a little bit louder than the older G73. Now to the left side, this is where you're going to find the Kingston lock, two more USB 2.0 ports, and the optical drive. The G74 is opting to come with a Blu-ray drive standard, so you can use this drive to watch Blu-ray movies on your laptop. And the very front is where you're going to find the two 1/8 inch headphone jacks, one for an external microphone and one to use a pair of headphones. We have gone and started up 3D Mark, and we got our thermal probe here, so we're just taking some temperature readings of the system. Temperatures seem to look really good on the front face of the laptop. There's no temperature spikes anywhere. And all the areas that your hands are going to be in contact with, like the touchpad, the palm rest, and the keyboard, are remaining nice and cool. Now here at the back side of the system, you can see the exhaust is working really well. Not a whole lot of noise at this point. The left side is sending out hotter air than the right side, simply because it's a dual exhaust system, and one fan is responsible for the GPU and the other the CPU, and the benchmark that we're running right now is focusing on the GPU a little bit more. Our 3D Mark 11 score was Performance 2017, which is very respectable for a laptop. You can see here that it was run with the GTX 560 and the Intel Core i7-2630 Quad Mobile. All of our settings right here were at the stock. And then here was our thermal information throughout the test. The maximum temperature that the video card reached was 57 degrees Celsius. And here is a look at all the Windows WEI index scores. Now to test the cooling system to the max, we're going to go ahead and run FurMark and let it run for a while and see what the maximum temperature we can reach on the GPU is. This is an extreme test that always pushes the GPU to the highest possible load. As it stands right now, we were only able to hit a maximum temperature of 68 degrees Celsius, which is much cooler than most other high-performance laptops run. So this is a very, very cool running system. So even though the fan noise is a bit higher, it's not without warrant because it is cooling better than most other laptops that we've seen. Here is a look at the bottom of the system. You can see right where the battery fits, since we don't have the battery in right now. And here is the new redesigned bottom door. No longer do you have to have a special screwdriver or anything and unscrew several screws. It's just one big thumb screw. A single turn will let you open it up. Then you have instant access to all the normal user upgradable parts. So both hard drives are here. All 4 of your RAM slots are here. Also, the Bluetooth Wi-Fi combo card is there. It is important to note that while they did a great job making it easy to access for the normal user, that you still cannot get to the CPU this way. If you ever wanted to upgrade your CPU, it still does require a complete system takedown to the motherboard level to access the CPU. And that is going to conclude our first look video for the G74SX. We do feel the G74 will do well and be a great successor to the G73. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the product, you can just go to our website, gentechpc.com, and then you can go to the G74 product page, and you'll be able to find full specs, more product images, and also we'll be posting some benchmark videos. We have our customized ordering process, so you can go ahead and place your order to get the G74 now and make any upgrades you would like right on our site. So we'll do all the hard work for you.